Morning, y'all. It's like 60 degrees out right now, and I'm in a button-up short sleeve. My door just tried to shut on me, sorry. First thing on the to-do list for the morning is we gotta make a trip to town. I gotta take some pro boxes to town with some rye so Co-op can come spread some cover crop. So I guess let's do that. Like I said, we got to take those to Co-op so we can get cover crop spread. And then while I'm there, still got some corn on. We're gonna see where I can take it. Alright, we got them unloaded and I got something to eat and drink. I'm currently calling around to different elevators to figure out where I'm gonna take corn today, because Dad ain't here, so hip hip hooray. I think I figured out where I'm gonna take it though. Everybody's pretty much cash or contract right now. Nobody has storage. So I got the price. I hollered to Dad. He said that's fine. Take it and sell. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but she's hazing a little bit. She's cold. Well, those boys are hammered down too. They're getting down right after it. Oh, they got the same combine as us. We're pedal to the metal, headed to the elevator. I found one a little bit closer that'll dump me, so we're gonna head there, get dumped. I got a piece of a load. It's probably like, I don't know, 600-700 bushel. I think we can fit it in the bin, so we're gonna try. But I gotta go get this big load dumped first. I'm a little different than some people my age when I'm in the trucks. You know, some people got their Bluetooth and stuff on. I either listen to the rock station or I listen to sports talk. Speaking of sports, evidently DeAndre Hopkins is going to the Chiefs now, so that ought to be interesting. I'm going to see if I can't pick him up on my fantasy league. Alright, we're wheeling into the elevator here. That's a pretty truck. Slow it down a little more. Oh yeah, let that kitty cat talk, baby. Damn batteries must be dead in my remote. There we go. That's a fairly decent sized elevator. That's a new leg. The last couple loads I took to town to get sampled, they were running about 15% on moisture, so we'll see if, I think the max they're taking is 18, so I don't know, I guess we'll see. Plus there's only one truck in front of me. I consider that a win. That's why I love coming here. It's a fast dump. They dump you double every time. Doesn't take too long. We'll grab my ticket, go home, unload the cart, and I guess see if we can fit it in the bin or not. I'm literally just obsessed with this cart. Like, this thing is freaking massive. Compared to ours, yeah, this thing is massive. And it's got the smaller tractor on it compared to ours. Yeah, this thing's pretty sick. I didn't realize I only had my gate open like a third of the way, but still, that is moving some grain. The scales really helped me load the truck too, because I knew where exactly I needed to put it, because I couldn't see all the way up in there like I can over in that car. So, we'll take this up. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. We'll come back and get her dumped, I suppose. Well, we're running with the big dogs now. I guess I'm gonna go see if I can't cut a sample, see what I think, and just the combine from there. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Now this was the first time Dad let me set the combine all by myself. He usually does all the combine and I do the trucking, so very rarely will you get to see me in the combine, but I'm taking advantage of the time I get to spend in it. From judging off of what my samples look like, I didn't do terrible, but I definitely probably could have set it a little bit better. So let's just keep plugging along, I suppose. So far that sample's looking pretty solid. I guess we'll hop out and check our loss. Kind of hard to tell. I planted right in the rye stubble. 5 beans, probably. I didn't go full square foot, probably 6. So I think that's like a bushel, maybe a bushel and a half. Not bad. May just be something we just plug along with, call it good. So. Yeehaw. Right up here along this ridge is some thinner dirt, so it's not going to be as good as I'd hope it would like to be, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Some of these terrace channels got drowned out too, early middle summer. We got a lot of rain during the summer. These could have used just a little bit more to push them along though. We missed out on a couple of very much needed rains. So, they're not terrible though. I've been seeing them go anywhere from 35 all the way up to 60. Right in here is a little bit over 40. But, I mean, this is the first time I've set a combine, guys. I had Dad on the phone coaching me through it because I've never set one of these before. This is all still a learning process to me. But I think, considering for what it's worth, I didn't do too bad for my first time. I could have done a lot better, but it's a learning curve. So I've cut a good chunk of beans over the past couple of years, but Dad's always sat it and all that. So he's not even here today. Took my sister to show cattle and left me here pretty much. So figure it out as you go kind of day, I guess. So I about got a full hopper. I'm gonna cut down here to the end of this next turning row, come back up and dump on the cart. Then I'm gonna do some math, see if I got my yield monitor calibrated right or not. So we'll see. Alright, did my math. I was about 20 bushel off on what's actually on the cart. There's 20 bushel more than what my yield monitor says, so I played around with my calibration a little bit. We should be good to go now. So I guess we'll go cut us another hopper and see what happens. I played around with my settings a little bit. I turned my rotor speed down and I opened up my top sieve a little bit. So we'll see what that does. I noticed I had a little bit of cracking going on in there, so that's why I turned down my rotor. And I had a couple bit more pods. I opened up my top sieve 2 clicks, and I noticed I had a couple more pods winding up in my tank. So I tightened it back up. We'll see what that does. I'll probably get down here and throw you guys in the tank, so stay tuned. fly for you guys. But you guys can make that happen, you know. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and watch my videos. It's just that simple, guys. We're getting ready to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's great. We need to get the watch time hours up some more, so that's partially me, I guess. Because either you guys aren't enjoying what I want or what I make, or I'm not making enough videos. So you guys let me know what you think. Do I need to adjust on what you want to watch, or do I need to make more videos of what I'm doing? So far, these beans aren't doing too bad. I got up here on top of this ridge. They're making about 65 now, so I'm gonna take it. We missed out on a Labor Day rain. We really needed that. I missed a little bit. Oops. Good thing my dad ain't here, because I know he'd be fussing at me for recording while I'm trying to operate instead of just holding stationary and yap. So I'm doing pretty good at multitasking today. Tomorrow may be a different story though. That's what we actually had and put on the cart. Our yield monitor said 266. We're only 6 bushels off. I'm gonna say that's close enough, not worth fiddling with. We're gonna go back to cutting beans. Well, we got another one ready to go on the cart. Yep. Wrong thing. So far we've cut a little bit over 16 acres. We're just kind of plugging right on along. My hopes was to at least get the semi full and another cart load before it got dark and the beans got tough. So we'll see how things go. I finally upped my ground speed a little bit. I'm finally comfortable with it again. Beans are dry enough, I can push about 4.5 miles an hour. As long as I keep the combine full, I think it's been making a significantly cleaner sample. So we'll just keep plugging on along, I suppose. Oh man, it went back up above 9. I was just about to tell you guys I was cutting some beans out there. Now we're getting dry again. 8.8%. We need a rain. They're calling for rain. I can't remember if it's tonight or tomorrow night. I think it's tomorrow night. Hopefully, put some moisture back in the ground. My grandpa's over turbo tilling some corn stalks. We had co-op come out and spread some rye cover crop. So, I don't know. Hopefully it dries out a little bit, guys, because there ain't gonna be much fall anhydrous getting put on at this rate. Well, couldn't quite fit her all on. So, I guess I'll go to the truck, dump that, and bring her back. We got the infamous Mally here, making a little snack delivery for me.
And then I got kidnapped.
Everybody congratulate Mally. We've been together for a year next week, and everybody just congratulate her for putting up with me for that long.
I need therapy. Uh-oh. Get in the field.
Well, the beans are getting tough. That's a slope. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I think we're gonna call it wraps for the night. I'm gonna dump this. This will only put 1 hopper on the cart.
And we're gonna go get wigs!
Woo!
We know it's full. Thank you.
I've been saying that the whole time. Yeah, this will be a fresh hopper on the cart. Probably should have just filled the truck and quit, so I ain't got 1 hopper sitting on the damn cart, but that's alright. Guess I'll get my auger shuffled over in the morning and dump my load of beans. Probably come down here and get started, see if I can fill the cart before dinner time. Get a load in before we go eat, and see how much I can knock out tomorrow. If I can have a big day tomorrow, I'd be happy. So, well, happy day 2, everybody. It is currently 53 degrees out. There's a chance of rain in the forecast for today, so that's interesting. let's just say I got home last night and I was too tired to throw the first video together, so we're making 2 videos into 1 video now. But yeah, let's get the truck fired up. My grandpa and Josh are about to set the bin, so I need to get this back up yonder to them. And Dad says if you pump the gas pedal a time or 2, that makes this thing start easier. Yep. Oh, good morning to you. Alright, we got that unloaded. Before we could even get started combining though, we got to check the oil in it, do a little maintenance check, and go from there. I'll catch you guys up there. Now we could use some oil. Well, it was getting along good, and I wedged that in there. I don't think I damaged any of my sections. That's a plus. Good. Everything looks okay to me. I know I've got one on here that's kind of starting to wear down a little bit, but I'm gonna have to go and get some sections at some point. So, hip hip hooray. Pull this sucker out of the ground. Stuff you on that belt. Alright, let's get back to it. Well, I got greedy and decided I wanted to make another lap after I cut out Terrace, and I came across the little ridge right back there. Wound up with a cab full of beans, so wasn't too much. That's the first time I've ever spilled anything on the cab though, so at least I'm not like my father. He does that every time, so progress. I don't know how good you guys can see the sky out of here, but from my perspective, we may actually get some rain tonight. They're calling for some, and the wind's blowing. The sky's awful blue over there, but it's getting dark over there. I'd say we probably get some rain tonight, which that ain't gonna be a bad thing. So I'm loaded again. We have cut just under 37 acres, and there's like probably 4 or 5 more left to go. That ought to fill our truck. We'll have this hill piece done. We can move down yonder into the bottoms. And I got a buddy coming to help me here about an hour or so. He's gonna run grain cart while I combine and follow me around. So I guess we'll see what we can tear up. How's that saying go? Load the wagon, fuck the mule. We got all this picked off here. Go dump that on the truck, take it to the bin, go down there to the bottom. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, looky what we have running through the field here. I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. A damn coyote out there running in the middle of the field. Can't tell if it's trying to chase that bird or what. Well, we're plugging along through here now. Beans are a little bit better. Gotta slow down a little bit though. These ain't as dry as they was up on the hill. They're running about 10.5, 11%. 11.5 right there. You get down there in that corner, there's some butter beans down there. I might see if I can try to blend them or what. I don't know, but they were running upwards of 14, 15, so I just cut my way out and I left them for later on. Wind's blowing though, so maybe they'll dry out a little more, who knows. But just plugging along, doing my second turning row. These are running up in the 60s. Average is actually coming up a lot more than I expected by the second turning row, but that's first turning row always ain't worth the piss, so that's given. Got my help now. Bingo, I got action. what he's doing. We timed that perfectly. Well, we got another one done. Dalton's gonna have me auger this off. And I'll get my total weight number, write it down, and we will move on to the next bottom. Well, the beans was starting to get tough, so we decided to pack her up and quit for the night. We'll get the head unhooked and get the combine put in the shed. So far, I mean, I've had a very successful day, considering it's just me for most of it. I had Dalton come through and run the cart, follow me around, but still managed to cut, let's see, 22, 42, 42 plus 15. Is 57. We cut 57 acres today. That's pretty impressive. So we're gonna get everything wrapped up, put in the shed, and wait out the storm, I suppose. Yeah, I'd say it's probably gonna get western tonight. Good thing I quit when I did, so I can go get everything ready to be put away. Hip hip hooray. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow the page. This is Brendan Hunt Custom, signing off. Peace out, guys.